I'm not stopping this stream until I have every single purple coin that this game is going to give me. Well, aside from the extras that are available in certain missions. Hi everybody, Skylar Stardrift here, and welcome to the stream. And welcome back to what possibly could be the finale for now for Super Mario Galaxy. Let us head on over to the card pack for tonight and get that out of the way, and then we will get started hunting for purple coins. Which is funny because, like, both games that we're currently playing, Sonic Frontiers and this, have got to deal with purple coins. It's just in Sonic Frontiers, I have all of the purple coins right now. I still have 999 purple coins, so fishing in the last island is not going to be a problem. Alright, let's open up our card pack. I think we're about halfway through this booster box now. Already, so alright, here we go. We've got Locomon, Devydramon, that looks like a different artwork. Not sure though. Lotmon, Ice Devimon, that's new. When attacking, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon with no Digivolution cards to its owner's hand. Or at least I think that's new. ADR08 Optimizer. On play, when attacking, once per turn, if one of your Mother D Reapers has 5 or more Digivolution cards, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play one card with D Reaper in its traits and a play cost of 10 or less among them without paying its memory cost. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Ew, okay. High speed plug-in D. Security, draw 1, then add this card to your hand. While you have a Tamer in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Main, for the turn, and one of your Digimon gains jamming and can't be blocked by your opponent's Digimon. ADR06 Horn Strike, your turn, while you have a Mother D Reaper in play, this Digimon gains Rush. Offensive plug-in A. While you have a Tamer in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Main, one of your Digimon gains security attack +1 for the turn. On security, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add one Tamer card among them to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order, then add this card to your hand. Zyamon, I think that's how you pronounce it, but I could be completely wrong there. All turns, while this Digimon is level 4, it gets +1000 DP, only on level 4, interesting. ADR01 Jerry. You may suspend this Digimon to reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Place one ADR02 Searcher among them under one of your Mother D Reapers as its bottom Digivolution card. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Ooh, Cyberdramon is in this set. Lovely. I love Cyberdramon. When Digivolving, you may play one Rio Akiyama from your hand without paying its memory cost. On your turn, while you have no Tamers in play, this Digimon can't attack players. That's interesting. When attacking, once per turn, if you have 2 or more black Tamers in play, de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. And we also have Dobemon. When you would play this card from your hand, reduce its play cost by 2 if you have Alice McCoy in play. On deletion, trash the top 3 cards of your deck, then return 1 purple Digimon card or 1 purple Tamer card from your trash to your hand. A couple of interesting cards there. I still haven't found a Mother D Reaper, which is very interesting. I'm assuming that I might get one eventually. At least I'm hoping that I get one eventually, because there's a lot of talk about this Mother D Reaper stuff. And, like, I'm just not pulling one, so... I'm hoping that before we run out of cards, we actually do pull one to see what it actually does. Because I actually have no idea. We did pull a Reaper a little while ago, but we didn't pull a Mother D Reaper, so... That's the one I'm most interested on, because it seems to have so much card text on so many other cards. It's not funny. Alright. Let's head on over to Super Mario Galaxy, and let's see if we can track down the purple coins. We have fed all of the Hungry Lumas. We've also rescued Princess Peach, even though she's currently kind of missing again, because, you know, the game doesn't track that. But, we have the wrong screen. Hello. We also have no volume for me. I can't hear nothing. There we go. That's a bit better. Alright. So, yeah, there's only the purple coin missions left, I believe. I don't think there's anything else we have to do. We've basically cleaned up the entire universe, I suppose, considering every single one of these levels is a galaxy. So, we've cleared up those. We just need to basically grab all of the purple coins. That's all we've got to do tonight. Now, I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue this last week or not. Dad was going to bed early and all that sort of stuff, but I'm fairly confident in my ability to do this within a couple of hours. But I'm also curious to see just how long it actually is going to take me. So let's see exactly how long this would have taken if I had continued last week, because that is what I'm really interested in finding out. Let's head on over to Galaxy, and I'll put on my Joy-Con straps. Even though we have fed all of the Hungry Lumas and there's not really much point to collecting any more Starbits, I think it's still, you know, it's the principle of the matter. And I'm pretty sure, like, we have to pay the Hungry Luma to move the purple coin thing as well, so... Ice Mario! This version of Ice Mario did not reappear again. I think it appeared in Galaxy 2. No, it didn't actually appear in Galaxy 2. They got rid of it. And it did not appear again until Mario Kart Tour. Welcome back. I knew you would return eventually. I know your streaming schedule. Please look down at your feet. This number you see represents the number of power stars you need to access another world. Whether you succeed or fail, just attempting this challenge will show something about your character. Here's a letter from Princess Peach. Peach is still trapped! Haha! I believe our first purple coin mission is in here. I think the first purple coin mission is always the Good Egg Galaxy. But then it changes up completely, and it can go to various different locations. The purple comet is in orbit. Away we go. Purple coin omelette. Purple coin missions. Collect 100 coins that are purple, either within a time limit or without a time limit. I believe this first one is without a time limit. Collect 100 purple coins to make something neat happen. Away we go! I actually need to go here first because there's purple coins here. Oh, who put the purple coins in the track of the boulder? A dumb idea. Alright, off we go! And off we go again! We are just crisscrossing the galaxy. Alright, we're back to where we started, so this is not where we need to go. So now we need to take an alternate path. So! Alternate path here. And if we take this one, and we blast off this way, we should get our 100th purple coin. That activates the star, which is right there for us. And we are done. That's one down, 14 to go. Galaxy complete. At least I think there's 15 purple coin missions total. Let's find out. Let's also see where the purple comet is. It is not here. Okay, where's the map? There's one in everywhere else except here. Of course there is. Alright, well let's head on over to the fountain then. The Space Junk Galaxy is next. Let's rock and roll. Purple coin spacewalk. I believe this is timed as well. I think there's actually 120 purple coins here, but you only need 100. Yep, this one's timed. Okay. Nothing over there. There should actually be plenty of time to grab as many purple coins as possible. That's a waste of time going there, so let's go this way. Perfect. I don't think there's anything out that way. Oh no, there is. Jump over that. Can I just say I really... Whoa! That's a pit. Can I just say that I really, really love the purple coin music. There is some more over there. Maybe there are only 100 here. Okay, I definitely was not supposed to grab those that way. Oh, I died. Okay, good start. Need to be careful too, because I actually don't have a lot of lives to play with. I could have sworn this was one of those missions where there was like 20... or like an extra 20 purple coins. Maybe that was the thing that they started adding in Galaxy 2. Nope. I was doing better that time too. At least I thought I was. But then it just came to those middle coins again. Something that I've also noticed too is that I don't attract the purple coins like I did in the Gate Galaxy, which is interesting. When I do the spin attack, I don't actually pull the coins towards me. What was that, Mario? I'll tell you what that was. That was a colossal-sized failure. Really? This is gonna be the purple coin mission that I'm struggling on? The purple coin mission that I always think of first when I'm doing this? Oh my god, I just walked off the edge. This is gonna be the purple coin mission that I struggle on. Fantastic. Okay, there was nothing over there, and that completely wasted my time. Careful, Mario. Hey, there we go, got it. Finally. There we go, okay. Bit of a rocky start, but we're back on track now. 2 down, 13 to go. There's only one left and it's back in the terrace. Comets, the hardest type of comets. Hi Arjun, welcome on in. I don't know. I would argue that they're tedious, but I wouldn't say they're difficult. I would say that the Daredevil comets would definitely be more difficult. Daredevil and Speedrun. Some of my more challenging comets. That's my belief anyway. Purple coins are just tedious, if anything. Even when under a time limit. Melting Molten Daredevil is the hardest. Honey Hive's purple coins. Is Melting Molten in this game? I'm trying to remember. Good grief. Alright, purple coins are everywhere, there's no time limit, but this is our first open level, I think. Well, unless you count the Good Egg Galaxy, I suppose. There's purple coins everywhere. This one could be a little bit more annoying, but we'll see. I don't know where the bees are. It feels like we've killed the bee population. Yeah. Time, normal, or auto scroll. Purple points. Honestly, I would prefer normal. Like, nothing. And I'd argue that the timed ones are probably my least favorite ones. Case in point, last mission. Right. Well, this isn't a bad start. We've already got 25. Now, the question is, how do I get over there? Because there's no bee suits. At least not from what I can tell, there's no bee suits anyway. Okay, I've definitely got to remember how to get over the other side. Ones are harder to find in the non-timed ones. Yeah, but it's less stressful because you're not on a time limit. Now, I actually think this might be where the star spawns. Maybe. Oh, careful. Okay, how do I get over to the other side? Okay, that definitely wasn't it. That is 100% how I get over to the other side. It was easier than I was making it out to be. Thank you. Make sure I grab those. Alright. Alright, head around here. Aha! Figured there might still be something down here. I'm glad I checked that out. Okay, that just led me back over here. Interesting. Alright. I don't see these over here. Righto. Butt slam that. The famous Gilmore, if you want to climb this wall, listen up. Grab that, bounce back over. $69, nice. Oh, that's devilish. Putting a coin behind there. Right, well, don't forget that. Alright. Alright, well, this way leads to more coins. Right. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Make sure to grab all of those on the way down. Cool. Right, now it's all just those coins over there. Uh-oh! Thought I might have screwed that up by pressing the spin button there. Phew. Like I said, it's not difficult, it's just a little tedious, that's all. Alright, let's jump over here. Yes, thank you, Mario. Well, hey, it's nice to at least see some sort of life form here. I think we're just about done, too. Ah, you rotten sod. Alright. I'm gonna have to go back up to go around. Oh no, they're on top. Okay. That's fine then. So I've just got to get back up there, and then that's it. We'll be golden after that. Or purple, I suppose? I also just noticed that my Protogen is right in the way of the coin counter. I assure you, I have 97 coins. Okay, these guys are just over here, and that spawns the Power Star back over there. I actually thought it might be up here somewhere. Oh, careful, Mario. Do not jump. Do not jump into black holes of death, please. That would be very bad if you were to do that now. Alright, cool. Let's build the purple comets after beating every other level. I don't know. That's just how I did it. Galaxy complete, 1 coin, and some star bits that are completely unuseful to me. I suppose they are giving me extra lives, so that's one reason to catch them. The Fountain Galaxy is activated, so let's go and finish up 2 domes. Then we can move on to the 3rd. I mean, well, if a comet spawns there. Also, how many was that? 6, 7, 8. So that's 3 down. 3 down, 12 to go. It's been so long since I did the counter. I was trying to remember how to do it. Alright, Battle Rock. I think this is another timed one. Purple coins on the Battle Rock. Okay, it's not timed. However, I'm not actually sure how many purple coins there actually are. On this particular mission. Like I said, I think this might be one of those ones where it's 120, but I was wrong last time, so... I will take that gladly. Oh! I should definitely have been hit there. Also take that gladly. Not a problem there. Miss that one. Ugh. Hey! Okay, very nice. Cool, first try. I was a little worried about that one. That's also one of the ones that I think of when I'm thinking of the purple coin missions. 4 down, 11 to go. And the first 2 domes are done. So, there's one over in the kitchen and that's it. To the kitchen we go. I see shortcut. Also gonna grab that extra 1-up that I know is here. Just because, you know. Since I nearly failed that second purple coin mission, let's make sure I don't run out of lives. It would be quite embarrassing to get a game over now. He says, as he moves towards a game over. Whilst I do wish these would appear in order, I kind of like the sporadic order that they're appearing in. Purple coins in the bone pen. Feel like this is time too. Timed! Collect 100 of the 150 purple coins. Yikes, this looks scary. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna grab that star in time. Oh, no, I was right there! Ah! Ah, darn. If I hadn't stopped to talk to the toads, I would have been fine, I think. No. I was much better first time than last time. Maybe the trick is to just keep moving. and do some wild maneuvers. Got it! One-time comments except for the Odysseus ones don't have the purple coin music. Which is a shame, because I actually really enjoy it. It's actually one of my favorite tunes in the game. Right, that's 10 down, 10 to go. Was it 10 down? Was it 5 down? We started with 105. That's 5 down, so it's 10 to go. 5 down, 10 to go. We're a third of the way there, at least. So garden, bedroom, and engine room. Let's head to the garden, then. Not the garden, the bedroom. That's right. The hardest purple comet? I don't know, because I haven't played these in a while, so... I mean, I'm not too sure exactly. The one in Space Junk was pretty difficult, but only because I kept messing up. That was all on me. Purple coins on the puzzle cube. This one is also kind of difficult, if I'm honest. I'm glad to be getting this one out of the way. I think there's 120 purple coins, and you only need 100, as usual. Hi, Purple Links, welcome on in. But this one is timed! Collect 100 of the 150. Mario, I don't know what you're getting stuck on, but you need to not get stuck on it. Wasting time. Right, that's 56, so we're more than halfway there. Get out of the way, Goomba. Oh, we got this easy. Alright, I just need to find that. Oh, it's right there. That was easy. I think we only went to like 3 sides of the cube anyway. 3, maybe 4. I don't think we explored all 6. Usually I struggle a little bit on that one, so... 6 down, 9 left. The last one in the kitchen. Back to the kitchen we go. This could end up being a very short stream if I'm not careful. Might have to play some F-Zero 99 or something to make up for it. Alright, the Beach Ball Galaxy. I'm not sure how this one works. I am not sure. Let's find out. Beachcombing for purple coins. Alright, so they're all above the water, I think. Today's swim class is independent study. Grab a vine and spin the left stick. I would, but Mario refuses to jump out of the water. Whoosh! 3 time in swim class today. Play nice, alright? If it's purple coins you're after, there are 5 of them in the ocean. Use right stick to get a good look around. So there's only 5 in the ocean. Alright, noted. It's good that they actually give you a count on how many are down there. Right, so we need 5. 1. 2. Doink. 3. 'Doink. Did not really mean to kick that away. Also, the camera is awful in this area. Why? I should be able to fully rotate that camera. That is so annoying that I can't. Right, that's 4. And I'm willing to bet the 5th one is over by Earlymouth, but I need more air. Underwater it's harder as Luigi because Luigi loses air when he spins. I think Mario does as well, but not as much. But I think that's the thing in the sequel as well, like they keep that. Okay, maybe not near Earlymouth. Does anybody else spot that 5th purple coin? I've only got 4 of them, remember. Ah! There it is. Got it. Okay, we're good. No more purple coins in the water. Get rid of that. Oh, I missed the palm tree over there. Hang on. Let's fix that. Three. We got the purple coins. Listen closely to everyone. Let me show you how nice I can play. Right. Whose rotten idea was it to make the spring mushroom and put it in this level? When you're swimming on the surface, shake the Joy-Con or press Y to jump. I did that multiple times and Mario still refused back there. When you grab a vine, use the left stick to swing around and beat a leap. Ah, oh, you rotten sod. That's gonna be a nice... That's gonna be a nice, nasty one to get, I imagine. Lovely. Just get up the ledge, Mario. Thank you. Got it! Right. Only took me 2 tries. Nice. Alright. Let us continue our search then. There we go. Check out the sweet view. I pulled back on that one. Oh, hello. Right, I think I need the spring mushroom for the rest. Unfortunately. They made it so awkward to get these last few purple coins. Right, I hope I don't actually need this anymore, because I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's making things annoying. But we should be just about done anyway. I'm just hoping I can climb this ledge without the spring mushroom. Yeah, I got this. Oh, purple coins. I think there's one up above the tallest palm tree. Doesn't look like there's one there. You're really gonna make me use the stupid spring mushroom to get up here? Ha! Ha! I say to you. Oh, god damn it. I hate you, game. I hate you sometimes. Fine, we'll do things your way. Even if your way is stupid and wrong and I hate every bit of it. And that's why it's wrong. And stupid. And annoying. I am sure there has to be a way up this palm tree without using the stupid spring mushroom. Oh, I was gonna do like a big jump and try to get over there. Oh well, we got it. So that's 7 down. And 8 to go. Really have to stop and think about that. Alright, so we can go anywhere now. I'm gonna head to the bedroom next. The kitchen is also finished. Bedroom's right here, so I may as well finish this off. Well, get one more in here anyway. Freeze Flame Galaxy! Purple coins on the summit. Not timed, but is tricky. Yes. I looked in the water, but there were no pepper coins. Can't remove. This is not cool. Well, gee, thanks for making that sacrifice for us. Brave Toad. Excellent. Not too fussed about the live stream, but I will grab the 1-up. did see something off over this way that I want to check out to see if there's any purple coins. And there is! Aha. Right. Now, before I jump over to the other side, I do want to keep looking around here. Because I think there was still some more up there that I'm left behind. Yep, there sure are. Okay. Frozen Peak. Ah, how nice. If you say so. Oh dear. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Alright, back up to the top. I think we've got every purple coin we can grab here. So we actually need to move on over this side. Oh no, I missed some! Crap. Alright, well, I hope I can go back. Actually, come to think of it, I think I have to go back anyway. Just remembering a couple of other purple coins that are on the summit that I have to worry about. That was well timed. No! Ah, that's gonna be a death too. Fuck you, game. God damn it. Ah! That should not have been a death. Oh well, back to square one, I suppose. That's annoying. Like I said, not difficult, just tedious. Alright. That is really, really annoying though, because I was at 80 coins. If you're gonna die, die early. Within like the first 20 to 25 coins or so. Don't get 80 coins and then die. Don't do a Skylar. Alright. Here's those 3 coins that I missed. So tired. Don't sleep, you'll catch a cold. There's nothing worse than when you die and you've only got like 20 coins to go. Unless you've got like 99 coins already counted for and you're just trying to grab that last one and you die in the process. Rightio. Back over here we go. Oh, I nearly made it too. Something tells me I'm supposed to have 80 before leaving. Yes, I am, because I just saw it. I don't know how to get it, but I saw it. Sigh. So I'm supposed to have 80 coins before I leave the starting area. Bugger. Fire Mario or Ice Mario music? I like the Ice Mario music because it's got a higher tone to it. but they are technically both the same, just the Fire Mario was a lower pitch. I prefer the higher pitch and higher beat of the Ice Mario. Yeah. Good grief, all that just to get up here. Hey Mario, whatever you do, don't fall off. Oh, come on! How the hell am I supposed to find those? Or grab them? They're literally half a world away and you can't see nothing. Ah. That's frustrating. I wonder if you're supposed to go higher. The summit is always the pure essence of challenge that burns in an adventurous heart. Leaping from here will take all the boldness you possess. You better make sure it's a long jump. If you want to jump from here, make sure it's a long jump. Oh, I see where I missed them. Right, okay. Mildly infuriating, this one. Hey, there we go. Whew, that was close. And luckily, the star is right here. I actually expected the star to spawn right up at the top again, and you had to go all the way back through that. But if you, for those last two coins that are just stuck on the ledges there, I suppose you do have to go down eventually. 113 stars. 8 down, 7 to go. There's one more in the bedroom. Well, we're already here. To the Dusty Dune Galaxy. Let's do it to it. Purple coins in the desert. I believe this masterpiece is timed. Which is really annoying, actually. I don't like this one. Yes. Oh, it is not. Okay. Mario, use the tornadoes to reach the purple coins way up high. Step into the tornado and check the Joy-Con or press Y. No. That's a lost cause. Fuck you, game, for throwing me off. Not happy about that one. That's a death that should not have happened. Alright, let me try that again. How do I get on top of this thwomp? That'll be the trick. Right. Okay. Right, there's nothing over here anymore, so I can move on. Alright. Let me give you a tip. There are no purple coins in the sand. Hey, wait! Oh, that's dumb. That is so dumb. Excuse me. I have several questions about that. If you're going to put the purple coins there, and you're going to make me go in that tornado, then you could at least make them reachable, game. That's a tease, man. Ugh. Not happy. This might actually be my least favorite purple coin mission. So far. It's annoying, it's tedious. It tries to be cool, but it's actually not. And it's just full of problems. Yeah, I do not like this mission. I think we might have found a good contender for my least favorite one. I mean, I'm not even halfway through and I already hate it. So if that's any indication. Bugger off, dry bones. Hang on. I've got to be missing some. Yeah. Missed the ones on the top of the flop. I knew I missed some. Ooh, that was hairy. Mario, why did you jump the other way? Mario, you jumped the other way twice. For Pete's sake, Mario. No, you're not gonna get up there this time. Alright. There we go. Alright. Careful. Careful, careful, careful. I think taking it slow and steady is going to be the aim of the game here. Am I sure I didn't miss any? I think I did. Doesn't look like it. I seem to remember having more coins than this. God, I hope not. You! You want to drown in the sand, Mario? Fine, we can arrange that. I have many figures of you, and I can just bury you in the backyard. Do not tempt me. Since you seem to like it so much. Ugh. At least so far, this is definitely my least favorite. We still have a few others to play though, so we'll see if that holds up. This is not hard to find here, and there is no time limit. Yeah, that's very true. They're just annoying to grab. And instant death is pretty much all around you, no matter where you go. Ugh. Ghostly Galaxy Purple Comet looks like the hardest one. Nope, don't trust that. I'll just get over there myself, thank you very much. Alright. Ooh, game. Game. I don't like that. I really, really freaking don't like that. Okay, got it. I got it. It's fine. Grab that one too. Mario, whatever you do, do not fall in the sand. Warm wind feels nice. Good luck, Mario. You fucking... You wanna what me, game? Urgh. Actually starting to get annoyed. It's harder than the Ghost of the Galaxy one. I'm not sure if we've played the Ghostly Galaxy one. I know we did a galaxy of some kind that was spooky, but I don't know if that was the Ghostly Galaxy one. Ah, there's a couple here. Where is it? The one with 1 minute? In that case, I would say this one's harder. Even if it has taken me less tries, it's just more annoying. Thank you, Mario. Just get up. Eek! No one wants to be deserted. Then the desert. I wanted to see what that toad had to say, so I'll have to wait. I'm inside the switch. Eh. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I got it. Oh, I was gonna be plenty peeved if I had to go back and do that all over again. Especially if I died. Ugh. Get me out of there. This was the worst one yet. That's 9 stars down, 6 stars left, I believe. Yes, I'm right. Every time I do these, I'm like trying to map out like how many I've got left. Alright, so there's 1 in the engine room and 1 in the garden. So we'll head over to the engine room. It's only gonna get harder from here, I'm afraid. Toy Time Galaxy. Oh, this is the not nice one. Luigi's Purple Coins. For on the other side of Mario is Luigi. This one's timed. $100 of the 150. and leave yourself a path back. And don't land in Luigi's dark matter plant. The tricky part is leaving yourself a pathway backwards. Oh. But, if you go for all the big groups of coins, you'll be fine. I actually expected to struggle on that one. Not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty relieved that I got it on my first try. That was one of the ones that I was also dreading. That's 10 down. 5 more to go. There's one more in the engine room. The Gold Leaf Galaxy. Purple coins in the woods. It's timed, I think. However, I think this one they actually should have 20 up to this point, yeah. No! Whew. Got 50 purple coins. I like how this one actually keeps track of how many purple coins you've got, making it a little bit less tedious. You should have 70. Kinda wish more missions did that. You rotten son of a... Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Screw you. Screw you, I'm not losing a life. Thanks for putting the purple coins in very precarious locations, game. Alright, let's try that again. This time with a bit more determination. Water's nothing to an engine with determination. Even though there's no water in this, I thought I'd make a Thomas and Friends joke. Right, should have 20. I have 20. That was risky. There's the 50. I feel like I actually did this a little faster this time. Should have 70, which I do. Mario, don't run around like a moron. You get 90 purple points. I sure did, little bee. $7, 98, 99, 100. There we go. Giving us 50 seconds to grab the star, which is more than enough time. Perfect. I think those spikes were instant death, but I didn't want to test that theory. Alright, cool. $11 stars down, 4 more to grab. There is none here in the engine room, because of course not, that would be convenient. To the deep dark galaxy. Plunder the purple coins. That's what I thought. Ah, what's the ghost ship doing here? Scared? Don't worry, I'll protect you. If any ghosts come out, I'll send them running scared. Too bad I don't see any ghosts. No ghosts here! Oh. Ah, what's he saying? Damn it. No ghosts here. Too bad you don't get to see me in action. Ah, I got a ghost! Did that ghost run away? Alright. Yeah, I don't think I didn't see that shadow there. Nope, I don't see any purple coins hidden in the dirt. Right, before I jump on the ship. Alright. That's fine. 45. Six. Mario, I want you to jump, buddy. Oh, you're gonna make this a trial, aren't you, Mario? Alright. Go, got it. Got it. Okay. This is fine. Got a level 1... What? Got a level 1 snorkel toad certification. I need to go up. Okay, that's a nice even number. Hi there! Nope. Try that again, Mario. There we go. I got these purple coins out there. Break out the long jump. Okay. There's definitely none down there. Ah, there you are. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. There we go. That wasn't too bad at all. Phew. $12 down. 3 left. I had to really stop and think about that one. And back to the bloody engine room. Knew that was gonna happen. On the plus side, this will clear up the engine room. And that leaves just 2 more. Both of which are in the gate. The Sea Slide Galaxy. I think this one's slightly tricky as well, if I remember correctly. No time limit, but it's slightly tricky. Purple coins by the seaside. You need help collecting all those purple coins. I've got the tow brigade and several ships in position. I'm just thoughtful like that. I'm doing pretty good so far. Surprisingly, I am both glad and slightly disappointed in the fact that I did not manage to do this last week. Like, I feel as though this is gonna take me more than 2 hours to do. And we are coming up on the 2-hour mark, as it is. Phew. I'm actually not sure which way I'm supposed to go, if I was supposed to go this way, or if I was supposed to go backwards the other way. I suppose at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter which way you go. Eek! I'm scared of heights. No! Ah, you. God damn it. Sigh, that's a really long climb all the way back. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought. Excuse me, Toad. Don't mind. Oh, there was a bloody thing over there, too. Because of course there was. At least there are none underwater. Yeah, that's very true. Outta here, you. Look, I got some purple coins for you. And you're a jerk. I don't suppose there's any, No, there's not. Over here. Is Dusty Doom Purple Comet's still the worst one for you so far? The Luigi one was difficult. I'm actually surprised that I did it on my first try. Like, if I hadn't done it on my first try, I probably would have had some choice words for it, but I got it done on my first try, so... I think, surprisingly, I'm actually getting better at that one, specifically. So far, Dusty June in this particular playthrough. But sometimes it can be the Luigi one. Alright, there we go. Doesn't look like there are any purple coins on that island in the middle. Nope. And back to square one. Great. Well, at least they put a bee mushroom over here if I could just swim to it. Jeez, why was that so difficult? Hey! Excuse me! I'm trying to fly to you. You wouldn't mind just standing in place for a second. Stupid cloud. Has a mind of its own. I'm not sure I can stand on that. I can, apparently. There are no purple coins in the ocean. Why didn't they stick that toad at the start of the mission? You know, where it would have made a bit more sense. And of course. Just give me the purple coin that I came for, damn it. Right. I was gonna say, really hoping there's a bee mushroom over here somewhere. And there is. Are you effing kidding me? Thanks, Mario, you suck. Get a better flight power up. The raccoon leaf would not have screwed you over like this, Mario. Ah. Alright. Gosh, there's still so many to grab. I'm only halfway done. gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's still more on the tower, so... Let me know if I miss one. I wasn't sure I was actually gonna make that then. I took a gamble on that. Oh, whose rotten idea was it? Okay. 78. Phew. I was gonna say, I think there's one on the rock. $92. Oh, of course it would spawn on the other side. It is literally on the other side. There we go. I am gonna need the bee mushroom to get back up there, though. Just grab the star, Mario. Just grab the star. It's not that hard. What are you doing? Ugh. Concentration levels were high on that one because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Hyperfocus. 118. 13 down, 2 left. Both of those, I believe, are in the garden. Yep. The Dreadnought Galaxy. Kicking things off here. Battle stations, purple coins. Ah, another linear one. I was gonna say, what's the bet? Oh, only just made it back to the platform in time. That was close. No! Okay, well at least this one doesn't get destroyed, so it stays there for a minute. Mario, what are you doing? Bloody hell. Oh man, that one thing, that one enemy screwed me over. Ow. And there's the 100th. You did it! Wow, you really worked for it. I'm assuming that guy would have just been like, yeah, you need to go back and do it again. The same thing happened on the Space Junk Galaxy as well. Whew. Things got a little hairy when I got hit by that cannonball. 119. 14 down. 1 to go. The Melty Molten Galaxy. Red hot purple coins. feel like quite a lot of the purple coins are actually here on the first planet. Ow. 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 Ugh. Ah. Jack. I hate these enemies. Oh, you rotten sod. Yeah, cool off. Up and up. Alright. Back down, because I need to go back down anyway. Here, okay. Quick coin check. Down there, there was nothing there, that's fine. You sod. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. I don't know if I can come back from that. Hang on. Ugh. Okay. I was gonna say, what's the safest way back? No. Wait for it. Okay, there we go. 15 down. None to go. Whoo-wee.
Oh, yeah.
120 stars. Galaxy complete. That's all of them. We now have enough star power to go to another world. But before that, we must help your special one. Prepare to travel to the center of the universe. Alright then, off we go! Let's rescue Princess Peach one more time. There is a warp field inside the castle.
Go, Mario.
They are inside. Hurry! The fate of the universe. You have to replay this mission in order to get the final star. Mama says this fight isn't just for us, it's also about saving a special one. Please be careful, whatever you do. Don't fail! We watched you as you did those purple coins. We know about your second mission. We know about Dusty Dune Galaxy. Yeah, I'd definitely say Dusty Doom was definitely the worst on this particular playthrough and is one of my least favorite missions. The Luigi one is also kind of difficult. Whoa! That was close. I don't worry too much about that one up over there. Hey! Why did you go the wrong way? There we go. First star comes after beating everything that's Mario and Luigi. Yeah, I know. Alright. Whoop! Whoop! I think that's a little cold on Mario's butt. Never seen a cold burn in a Mario game before. That's a first. Whoa! That was obscenely close. Whoop! Careful, careful. Then this is Luigi. Not right now. We'll definitely be taking a extended break. Basically, like exactly what I did the first time I played through this on stream. Which was back in like 2019 or something like that. And then I never revisited it. Oh, I died. That was back before the 3D All-Stars version came out. So now we're actually playing the 3D All-Stars version. We'll come back to it eventually, but not right away. Definitely not. It'll probably be another, like, 3 or 4 years before I come back to it. I'm gonna die again, if I'm not careful. Okay, that's better. I was thinking about going for that one up, but then I saw the thwomp and I thought, nah, better not. Uh-oh! Oh, pfft. Ow! I died. Game is next. It's a surprise because I don't know. I will have a think. I usually don't reveal what game I'm playing next until I actually start streaming them. Ow! I'm doing really terrible on this part, aren't I? Oh my god! Oi! That could have been a bit hairy. Yeah, hi Bonsai Bill. I don't think I really want to play with you right now. There we go. Sure, okay. So it's me. Ow! Ah! And, yep. That's a fail. Lovely. I don't think I failed as much when I first went through here earlier. Really? Mario, stop playing with gravity and get off. Sheesh. No. Thank you, Bullet Bill. I really appreciate it. I'll remember that the next time I jump on one of you in the original Mario Brothers games. Pay you back tenfold for that. Hey look, I must be improving. I didn't get hit this time. Ow. That is my face you are unceremoniously hurting. And I very much don't fancy it. Yeah, eat that. How does it feel being blown up by your own kind? Not very healthy, I imagine. That was a risk! A risk that paid off. Now, whatever you do, Mario, do not screw this part up. Because that was pretty damn epic, if I do say so myself. Nope! Getting the hell out of Dodge there. Nope, 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 no. Looking for Princess Peach? Too bad, because she was with me! Again! Hi, Bowser. Again. I'm here to kick your ass. Again. Finally! You got here just in time to see the creation of my galaxy in the center of the universe. Watch and weep. From this galaxy I rule a great galactic empire with Peach by my side. It will last forever. I will rule every pitiful corner of the universe. So, Mario, as you can see, I got big plans, and stopping you is at the top of my list. I think we've done this before, but I'm gonna do it again! One, two, three, and then I think he transforms into a rock. That's spoilers for the next game, you doofus. Like that. One! Uh-oh. Two! To the next planet. I can hit him in the middle of fireballs. One! Smack. Two! Why don't we take this fight to your reactor? That's better. One, two. Ow. You know, Bowser, you really should build better reactors! Take that! And this time, don't you forget it! Well, we better grab that. I wonder if Princess Peach jumped, or if Bowser Jr. literally just lost control and ditched her. No, okay. I think Bowser Jr. just lost control and ditched her. Well, didn't ditch her, she just fell out. No! My galaxy! My empire! This can't be happening! What did I just say, Bowser? I think you need to build better reactors. Ones that are not so unstable! Holy moly! Because this one is terribly unstable! I still do find it funny how the Comet Observatory is literally being pulled to pieces, right? But Peach's castle is perfectly intact and is not breaking apart. Damn, they know how to build them in the Mushroom Kingdom. Do you hear the baby stars? These newborns will grow up to become galaxies someday. When stars die, they turn to stardust and scatter across the cosmos. Eventually, that stardust reforms to create a new star, and so the cycle of life continues. But the cycle never repeats itself in quite the same way.
So,
You'll see. You might want to take it easy, Bowser. I gave you quite the bad headache.
yes.
All new life carries the essence of stars. Even all of you.
Welcome! Welcome, new galaxy!
And that was almost everything that we have to do tonight here in Super Mario Galaxy. The game still holds up today. I'm not too sure about the Joy-Con controls, but they were definitely better than the Pro Controller, I must admit, for picking up star bits and things. But it still felt a little weird having to tap ZR every time you wanted to activate the cursor. I got used to it eventually, but yeah, I don't know. And it also feels like Mario does that weird running around thing, like in a circle, because he doesn't understand how gravity works. But he only does that, well, he does that sometimes, but he did it a lot more in this version than he did in the Wii version, I feel. Because I never really noticed it in the Wii version. Even playing the Wii U version back in 2019, I don't think I really noticed it that much, but for some reason, with the Joy-Con, he just doesn't understand which way you're pointing the joystick, so he constantly does a little loop around. It's definitely better than, well, the Pro Controller, but I suppose that's not really saying much, because the game wasn't really made for a Pro Controller. So, or any sort of traditional controller, really. It was made for the Wii remote. I will say that the motion controls are bloody awful, and they did not translate very well to the Joy-Cons. Like, that is a major, major detriment to the game. Especially the, things like the ball rolling stuff and the manta ray surfing. That was awful. Like, the pointing was fine, aside from having to press the ZR button every time you wanted to do it. But the actual motion controls of using, of tilting the Joy-Con up in the neutral position, or the basic position, or whatever you want to call it, in order to roll a ball around, or to use the manta ray, that was just almost painful. So, at least I know now that if I'm going to play this game this way... Hey look, there's Luigi. That's interesting. Then I need to play it with the Joy-Con. Otherwise, I do think it does hold up today. There's Luigi again. Otherwise, the music is fine, the gameplay is perfect. You know, I will say this was actually probably my least played 3D Mario title alongside Super Mario Galaxy 2. But that's because I grew up with 64 and Sunshine, and I really enjoyed Odyssey more than I enjoyed Galaxy and Galaxy 2. That doesn't mean they're bad games, I just prefer the other 3D Mario titles. Worst and best level? See, now you're asking me a big question because my memory is so bad that I don't remember half of them. I really enjoy the music and the style of the Good Egg Galaxy. I can probably pick individual missions, but not individual levels, I don't think. I don't know, it's hard to choose.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
No worries, Mario. Ooh, I just got goosebumps.
Thank you.
I'll watch over you from beyond the stars. Mario's just standing there on the Mushroom Kingdom. Hey! Join us next week for carts! But Rosalina left a little something behind.
Super Luigi Galaxy!
You can now play as Luigi. Take this game over 3D World? I would. Because this to me is what 3D Mario feels like, not what 3D World tried to do. Alright. Now we can play as Mario. We can play as Luigi now. But there's one more thing that we have to do as Mario. One more thing left. And I've been neglecting it for a while.
Ooh.
Let us begin.
Chapter 1, The Celestial Duo. Story time. Our story begins a very, very long time ago with a young girl. One day, this girl spotted a rusted spaceship holding a small star child. Very much like the one we just saw in the ending credits, actually. What's your name? Are you lost? The girl asked the star child. I'm Luma. I'm waiting for Mama. She's coming for me on a comet, said the star child, who had been waiting day and night. Don't worry, I'll wait with you, the little girl promised Luma. At nightfall, the little girl borrowed her father's telescope and peered into the sky. She looked and looked, but she saw nothing. Hours turned into days, and then years. But still, the sky revealed nothing. Finally, the little girl sighed and said to Luma, if we stay here looking much longer, I'll be an old lady soon. But then she had an idea. Why don't we go out there and find your mother ourselves? The girl and Luma fixed up the rusty spaceship, and then the two set sail into the starry sky. This is how the search for the celestial mother began. Chapter 2, Starbits. Days passed with no sight of the comet or even a single planet. Instead, asteroids extended as far as the eye could see. If I had known it was going to take this long, I would have packed more jam, said the little girl above the rumble of her belly. It took literal years and you didn't think about bringing extra stuff. Before they left, she had packed all the essentials. Telescope, butterfly net, stuffed bunny, bread, milk, jam, and apricot-flavored tea, but I forgot to bring water. At this, Luma burst into gales of laughter, and the girl began to pout. As long as I have Starbits, I'll be fine, said Luma. Want some? The little girl couldn't stay mad after hearing this. Luma continued to laugh, and the girl couldn't help but join in. Alright, maybe just a nibble. Leaning far out of the ship, the pair began to collect Starbits with the girl's net. They almost fell out a few times, but they kept on collecting. The Starbits tasted like honey, but did not solve the girl's thirst. Chapter 3, The Comet. A beam of light pierced through the ship's window. Thinking it was the morning sun, the girl peered through the window, only to find a turquoise blue comet shimmering at her. The little girl shook the sleeping Luma awake and shouted excitedly, "We have to get to that comet!" The pair descended on the comet and found that it was made of ice. They looked high and low, but Luma's mother was nowhere to be found. Exhausted, the little girl sat down with a flop, utterly unable to take another step. Look! Peering down at the icy ground where Luma was pointing, the girl suddenly noticed clusters of starbits encased in the ice. "Pretty good, huh? Finding starbits is my speciality," said Luma, beaming. "There's ice here, but it's so warm, I'll bet there's water here too." The two decided to stay on the comet for a while. Riding the turquoise comet, the pair continued their search for Luma's mother. Chapter 4. The Dream. One night, the girl dreamed about her own mother. "Where are you going?" she asked her mother's retreating back. Without turning, her mother replied, "Don't fret, dearest. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always watching over you, like the sun in the day and the moon in the night." A wave of sadness washed over the girl. What about when it rains? I can't see the sun or the moon. Her mother thought for a moment before responding. "I will turn into a star in the clouds and wait for your tears to dry." When she awoke, the girl's face was damp with tears. "You have starbits in your eyes," said Luma to the girl. Wiping her face, the girl replied, These are tears, not starbits. I'm crying because I'll never see my mother ever again." At this, Luma began to cry too. "Mama, oh mama, wah!" The pair travelled through the starry skies, and though they encountered many other comets, not one of them held Luma's mother. Luma was despondent. Now, Luma, the rain clouds won't go away if you keep crying," the girl said, giving Luma a squeeze. "I'll give you a present if you stop." The girl closed her eyes and said gently, "I'll take care of you." With these words, she felt a small spark in her heart. Chapter 5. Home. "The kitchen will go here, and the library will go over there," the girl said busily to herself. "We'll put the gate here." Ever since the girl took Luma under her care, she'd been bustling about at a feverish pace. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turned out that starbits weren't the only things buried in the ice. There were tools and furniture unlike any they had ever seen, and the girl used them to build a home. Looking at the completed house, Luma remarked, "Don't you think it's awfully big for just the two of us?" With a library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain, and gate, it was certainly spacious, but still something seemed to be missing. "If only my father, brother, and mother were here," the girl said wistfully. Indeed, the house was too large for its two small residents. That night, clutching her favorite stuffed bunny close to her heart, the girl fell asleep in the starship. Chapter 6. Friends. Then one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-coloured planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same colour emerged. "Do you two know each other?" the girl asked the two Lumas gleefully. Despite the girl's excitement, they seemed uneasy. The two Lumas neither drew closer nor backed away from each other. Instead, they just stared. Then one Luma broke the silence. "My mama!" At once the apricot Luma parroted back. "My mama! My mama! My mama! My mama!" The two Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed any sign of stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh. That's when something very strange happened. Suddenly, more Lumas began to pop out from the apricot planet. They were different colors, but they all shouted the same thing. "My mama! My mama!" The sight of all the shouting Lumas only made the girl laugh harder. What am I going to do with all these children? The Lumas just stared blankly as she doubled over laughing. Guess we'll have to name each and every one of you. Tomorrow, once she had finished naming them all, she would begin moving all the Lumas into the new house. Chapter 7. The Telescope. After seeing their 100th comet, a sudden thought popped into the girl's head. I wonder if my home planet is still as blue as it was. That's when she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into the telescope, a tiny blue dot floated into sight. It was smaller than a starbit. How strange, it's so far away, but it feels so close. She twisted the knob of the telescope, and the blue dot grew until she could make out a grassy hill dotted with flowers. It seemed very familiar to her. Zooming even closer, a terrace on the hill came into view. I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes as she followed her father up that hill to look at the stars. She remembered how she and her brother would sled down that hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on that hill on bright and windy days. And I want to go home! I want to go home right now! The girl burst into tears, and the Lumas didn't know what to do. I want to go home! I want to go back to my house by the hill! I want to see my mother! The girl was shouting now, her face wet with tears. But I know she's not there! I knew all along that she wasn't out there in the sky. Because she's sleeping under the tree, on the hill. The girl's cries echoed through the stars, and a hush fell over the area. Chapter 8. The Wish. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama, because she's a part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me. I love starbits because they remind me of my mama. No, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced with a wide grin. I have an idea! I will transform into a comet, a soaring comet that can carry you all on this journey. With that, Luma, trailing bands of white, soared high into the sky and just as quickly started to plummet back down. Kaboom! Kablam! The ground shook and a bright light poured out of the crater that the Luma had created. The bands of light twisted together to form a comet tail. And then Luma emerged, reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destiny as Lumas is to transform into different things, said a red Luma who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we can become all of these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All of the Lumas together said, No more crying, Mama. Thank you, said the girl in a whisper, and she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, starbits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it. Final chapter. Family. With its many Lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite a sight to behold. The girl and the Lumas were proud to call it home. I had a welcoming party for a new Luma. The girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual. Alright everyone, let's make a cake sprinkled with starbits, then it will be a star cake. The Lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the Lumas scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, "This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest. And when they do leave, I'll see them off with a smile. Because that's what makes a mother happiest." That night, when the girl lay down to sleep, a soft light enveloped her and reminded her of the blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home once every 100 years, to nap in my favorite sleeping nook. The comet carrying the Lumas and the girl continues on its journey to this very day. With more family members in tow than can be counted, it's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet once every 100 years, its proud white tail glittering in the sky. The end.
That's all.
My story is finished. At any time, you can head on over and read the rest of the book. Or reread it, in this case. With that, we have now done, again, almost everything in Mario Galaxy. I think that is a good place to end it. And, to be honest, we kind of did go longer than I expected to. But at the same time, that's also not necessarily a bad thing, because we got a full stream out of it, pretty much. I mean, it is only 10:36, and I normally go until like 11 o'clock. So we are ending a little bit earlier than normal, but we still did a 3-hour stream, so that's still pretty solid, I think. Alright, well, with that, Super Mario Galaxy is pretty much done until we come back to do Super Luigi Galaxy. I don't know when that's going to be. It will probably be at least 6 to 12 months in advance. I assure you of that. It's going to be quite a way, or quite a time, before we actually come back to this. That's because you basically play through the entire game as Luigi. And I kind of want to play other games too. I don't just want to, play Super Mario Galaxy. Let's play something else and play a few other things, and then come back to this with a fresh mind when it feels brand new and fresh. I don't want to leave it for 5 years like I did for, originally, because that's essentially what I did. I played Super Mario Galaxy back in 2019, and then was like, hey, I'm gonna play, I think it was 2019, it could have even been earlier, and then I was like, hey, I'll play Luigi's Galaxy at some point in the future. And then, of course, Super Mario 3D All-Stars came out, and I decided this time around, you know what, I'm gonna play the 3D All-Stars version, which means I will not be playing the Luigi version of the game, I will be playing the Mario version of the game again, but I will replay this again, for Luigi Galaxy at some point in the future. I don't think it'll be as long this time around, because eventually I would like to get to Mario Galaxy 2, but I don't want to do that until we do Luigi Galaxy, so... Anyway, with that all said and done, it seems as though I need to find another game to play for next week's Wednesday stream. We're also getting close to finishing Sonic Frontiers. Well, not usually. That'll be on Monday night, as per usual. We're on the final island, it seems. I think that game's still got 1 or 2 more streams left. Probably more than 1, because, we only just started on this new island on Monday night. So, I reckon it's got another 2 streams at least before we actually finish it. Could even have 3. So, that will be on Monday night. And then on Wednesday night, I'm going to have to look for something else to play. I wonder if this game perhaps finished a little earlier than I would have liked it to. In saying that, it didn't outstay its welcome, like, we're already done, and that's pretty impressive. But I can't help but feel as though maybe this game didn't outstay its welcome and was actually a bit shorter than I imagined. But anyway, that's a thought for another time. As Mario sleeps off his grand adventure, not giving a crap about the fact that Princess Peach is, once again, stuck, let us find someone to raid. Typhoon's ending their stream. Okay. I like how I can press one of the D-pad buttons without waking Mario up. Because it doesn't actually do anything. My usual raid targets are not online either. How about we go raid Prismatic Blaze again? We raided them earlier this week. They are currently playing Breath of the Wild, actually. That's interesting. Thought that was Tears of the Kingdom. It's not. Let's go raid Prismatic Blaze. Alright. Anyway, as for me, I will see you guys on Monday night for more Sonic Frontiers. And on Wednesday night next week, I'll see you for something new. I don't know what that's going to be, but I'll see you there. Alright, have a good night everybody, and I'll see you then.